If you're watching this documentary, you're a human being sitting there in the front room watching this on DVD or in some godforsaken info shop at the back end of Salford in England. The idea that you can go out and make a better world might be sexy and enticing and tempting, but on your own you probably can't. Because if you could, it'd be a better world 100 years ago. You can't do it on your own. So the first thing you have to do is to look around you and find people who share some of your ideas. And wherever you are, wherever you live, whatever your day-to-day activities are, be you work, be unemployed, be you a DJ, be you a worker in a cafe, be you someone who just sits in the public library and reads, that's where you begin. Whether you like it or not, that's where you are. My area of struggle, coal mine, tractor factory, schools. That's where I was. Alright? So you look at where you are, and that's where you start. And you look at what's wrong, and you see what's wrong, and you slowly and surely begin to challenge it. If you're living in America, or France, or you're living in South Africa, or Belgium, what's happening in Greece is great. You give them support. You might even hope to use their struggle to help yours. But ultimately, your struggle is here. This is where you choose to fight. This is the ground that you've chosen, which has been chosen for you. And whatever your life rhythms are, there is where you challenge. If you believe truly that there is more that you can do in your life, that you can enrich yourself, and that the people in your life can be enriched, that's where you work. That's where you go for. And you're going to meet misery, and you're going to meet unhappiness, you're going to meet betrayal. You're going to meet people who will work with you and then stop. You're going to meet people who will not want to go as far as you in your struggle. It will not be an easy road. Right? That's the one thing everyone needs to get something better has never been easy for anybody. So if you were to say, well, what can each of us do tomorrow? You can prepare. You can mentally prepare. You can find people who agree with you, look at where you are and fight and struggle. And that struggle, there isn't one way. But the only way as anarchists that we can say that our way that works for us is that struggle is not driven and controlled by people who tell you what to do and how to struggle. That struggle is the tactics of those struggle, the forms of those struggle are mutually agreed. If people are in trouble as a result of each struggle, of each conflict, mutual aid is given. We bring people in to talk, we open ourselves, our movement, to people who don't believe in our movement. We talk, we converse. We challenge exploitation everywhere it is. But you won't be able to do it on your own. You can't. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that we need to have something that binds those of us together who believe in struggle, who believe that better world is there. We need to be like that. And if we're not like that, as long as we're antagonistic, as long as we're angry and bitter and pissed off with people who actually have similar beliefs to us, then the better that the ruling powers are going to be.